Hey everybody, welcome to day 148 Reseller Reflections, a day in the life of a full-time reseller supporting her family. It is Sunday, November 3rd, 2024. And I didn't even realize that we were turning the clocks back because everything is so automated now. It got to be like 5 o'clock here and I was like, why is it getting dark? I don't understand. And usually my dogs were like, were the ones that alert me because it messes up their dinner time. But my little guy has been so sick, he doesn't even care. So I didn't even have that alert. So, wow. Hmm. Kind of funny. I think this is the first time ever I didn't notice. All right, so it's Sunday here, and I didn't get any of my listing boulders done today. That was kind of something I wanted to do to prep for the coming week. I did two yesterday to make my week a little easier, but other things had to happen, the accounting, payouts. I was started a new thing. You might be interested in this because I think that auctions do drive traffic to your eBay store, whether or not you sell those items. I think it's a good way to drive traffic to your store. So I've been revamping some things, some old listings and putting them on auction on Sundays. So we'll see. We did meet our sales goal today. So, yes, we did meet our weekly sales goal, which I know if you're listening every day, you're going to find that hard to believe because we had so many days that we did not meet the sales goal, but we did meet our weekly goal. Now, let me back up a little bit. So, the goal, our weekly goal is, has been one goal all year, set it at the beginning of the year. But because we didn't make it so many weeks, I had to kind of revise my goal for these last 9 weeks of the year. All right. So I have a higher goal because I want to meet my yearly goal. And so it's higher. So I did not meet that goal, but I'm going to keep revising that goal. Like I have a couple of 8 weeks left to go. And I really want to hit that number by the end of the year. So my yearly goal, my weekly goal is higher than what I had set in the beginning of the year for my weekly goal. All right. I know that's all complicated and everything, but sometimes we need to do that. And I want to hit that. So I know what I need to make every week. I did not make it this week, which means next week and for the next 8 weeks, my goal is even going to be a little bit higher than I had it initially. So come on, Q4. Come on, let's make this happen. All right. I mean, I'm putting the work in for sure. All right, but I am reset to zero. I don't know if somebody turned on the eBay faucet today. There was a lot of shipping I did spend, and that's probably another reason why I didn't really get listing done. I did spend a good bit of time shipping um, things that sold yesterday, things that sold today, and the sales were coming in fairly steadily all day. So awesome. I don't know, maybe this is the beginning, maybe it was a fluke. We'll see. Tune in tomorrow and find out. Tune in next week and find out. I'll let you know. So that was good. I just am coming back from FedEx. I had a larger package to drop off, so that was good. I know tomorrow's going to be a busy day, and I probably wouldn't have a chance to run out there and drop that off. So the FedEx and UPS are not super close to me. It's about, it takes me about 45 minutes to get there, drop it off and bring it back. So it's a significant amount of time. Those of you that live, someplace where it's close, appreciate it. It's pretty cool. I am reset to zero, but we still have our reseller reset we do on Sunday nights with our Patreon group. So I will be doing that. So I'll probably have to reset to zero again because I will make a little bit of a mess getting prepped for the coming week, but I'll clean it up again and be reset to zero. And joining me on the Reset to Zero Challenge are Jill of Rusted Truck Relics, Jason the Santee Swapper, Char Fabulous Flamingos, Kathy Singz, Nick Mr. C Chats, Vanessa Brightest Holidays, the Diabetic Reseller, Judith R, and Pam of Whimsy and Such. I want to touch on something tonight, and that is the social media diet I have been on. And it wasn't, I don't know that it was necessarily on purpose there were some things, I don't even know what day number it was. I'll have to look back and see, where I really talked about how I was going all in on the one thing, eBay, and really putting my intention and my focus there for the remainder of the year, because that's where I make um, the vast majority of my income. So that's where I really wanted to spend my time and energy, was focused in on eBay and let a lot of things go. And I've done that. And one of the things that I let go was social media. Now, I'm still on social media. I still respond to questions. I still check in on certain things. Like, that can't be that is not going to go away. If somebody contacts me for consignment chats or consignment, yes, I still want to be able to respond. I still need to be able to see things, but I'm not on there. I'm not making content. And I'm also lucky with consignment chats, because Molly and Samantha pick a lot of that up with the social media. So if you're on our social media and you're following consignment chats, they do a majority of that work there. But also personally, right? I'm not spending as much time. I've kind of let my consignment piece of that go. I haven't been posting. I posted generally every day. I put a lot of time and energy into that. Had a great following, engagement. People are definitely have gotten feedback that people miss it. But it's not where my focus. It's not where my focus is right now, or needs to be. Maybe I will go back to it. I still would like to post, once a week. I have not been doing that, just because I feel so much better as a person not being in the social media world. And I don't know if anybody else out there um, doesn't really do a lot of social media. And there are a lot of things I enjoy. There's a lot of things I enjoy about it. I enjoy the connection. But now that I'm, I don't know, maybe 100 days in. I don't know how many. I really don't know how many days. Now that it's been significant, that it's not really a part of my life to, scroll on Instagram or check in on what people are doing on Facebook, I just feel so much better. I think a lot of that was dragging me down, and I was getting maybe way too involved in things that other people were doing, instead of concentrating on the relationships that were in front of me, or people that were in my life and present, and getting caught up in other things. I can't quite describe it. There were a couple of personal things that happened on social media for me that also were difficult to watch, difficult to see. Um, that I just there was no point in me looking at it, but every time I opened up my feed, it was there in my face. And certain people were commenting on things, and I really didn't want their feedback. Uh, yeah, so that has really been a giant weight off. I feel really good about it. I'm curious if anybody else has done this for a period of time, how you felt about it. The positives at this point are so much far outweigh any benefit that I got from being on social media. Now, I'm seeing that difference, and I always call myself the worst. My friends know I'm the worst Facebook friend ever. So I'm not somebody that was heavily invested in social media. I'm not somebody that was on it all the time, or, doom scrolled or anything like that. But I mean, if it's had that big of a difference for me, I can imagine it might have a difference on in your life. And I don't know. I kind of want to know where everybody lands with this. It's weird not to have feedback. I guess we get a lot of feedback, positive feedback, negative feedback, just feedback in general. Maybe some validation we get from social media. And it's weird not to have that, but it definitely forces you to look a little more deeply internally at what is going on and what is right in front of you, or you definitely can address how you're feeling about things a little bit better without it. So I don't think social media is the devil. I think there are a lot of cool things that happen on social media. That's just my experience. So I'm curious to know yours, and I hope everybody has a wonderful night. I will see you on day 149. Bye bye.